Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use the new mineshaft drill in Roblox Industrialist. So, first of all you will have to research the mineshaft drill, the Foundry and the blast furnace MK2. That will cost you 173,000 research points, and after that you will have to place down the mineshaft drill, which is in the 4th tier, in the extractor section. After you have placed down your mineshaft drill, you will have to power it with high voltage power, so connect it with a high voltage pole, which is in the 4th tier, because if you try to connect it with a low voltage pole, it won't work, it will just give you an error. So after that, your advanced mineshaft drill will need drill heads. So today I'm going to show you how to make steel drill heads, since they are the most efficient ones. And the first step in making drill heads is the Foundry. The Foundry is in the 4th tier, in the factory section right here. And you will have to place down your Foundry, and then you will have to connect water into your Foundry. So I would recommend you to place down around 5 water pump tools and connect them into a silo, and then connect that silo into your Foundry. Since the Foundry only uses water when it's molding, and it's molding for half of the time, and for the other half of the time it's smelting. But when it's molding, it uses 50 units of water a second, or at least I think that's how much it uses, because it doesn't say how much it uses, it just says that it uses a lot of water. So after that your Foundry will need raw iron, and to make raw iron you will need either iron drills, or alternatively you can use the mineshaft drill. But if you don't have any drill heads, then you should just place down 50 or more iron drills and then connect them into your Foundry. Depends on how fast you want to make iron ingots. And after that your Foundry will need coke fuel. To make coke, we'll have to go into the 3rd tier and place down a blast furnace MK2. And the blast furnace MK2 basically works like a better blast furnace, so it needs oak logs and coal. To make coal, I would recommend to just place down 20 coal drills and connect them into the input for coal. And then for oak logs, I would recommend to place 2 5x5 squares of trees with sprinklers in the middle, and of course a tree harvester and tree output, and I think 2 by 5x5 tree blocks should be enough for the blast furnace. I've made 4 since I felt like it, but I think that's too much. So anyways, after that you will be making coke, so just connect your coke output into your Foundry, and then your Foundry will output iron ingots, and then you can connect the iron ingots into another blast furnace, which of course is in a 3rd tier, blast furnace MK2. And then your blast furnace will need iron ingots and coke fuel, and we've already made coke fuel, so just connect your coke fuel from the 1st blast furnace MK2 into the 2nd blast furnace MK2, and after that you'll be able to output steel ingots from your 2nd blast furnace. And then you will have to connect your steel ingots into a lathe, which is in the 4th tier, in the factory section right here. And the lathe and the Foundry also need high voltage power, so just connect them with the high voltage pole. And after that you will have to output your drill heads from your lathe into the input for drill heads on your mineshaft drill. And after that you'll be able to drill and mine out ores from underground. So I would recommend to go to depth 1200, since you get 20 coal, 10 raw iron, and you will both need raw iron and coal to make more drills, so it's quite good for making more steel drills. And it doesn't take a lot of durability, which is also important, since right now you could, to reduce durability usage, you could either input water into this input or acid, either acetic acid, hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is the best, so you should probably only use sulfuric acid. So to make sulfuric acid you will need to place down a advanced oil separator, which is in the 3rd tier, in the factory section. And after you've placed down your oil separator, you will have to input 40 crude oil every 10 seconds, which translates to 4 crude oil every second, which is a lot of crude oil. You will need 34 or 35 oil rigs, or alternatively you can place down a pump jack with sulfuric acid and also 9 more oil rigs. So yeah, I would just recommend to place down 35 or 36 normal oil rigs and then just connect it into your advanced oil separator. And then from then you can output the residue into a silo, the light, or is it heavy oil? You can output the light oil into the silo also, and the coke fuel. You can use the coke fuel later, but anyways, you can output the hydrogen sulfide into a oxidation plant, which is also in the 3rd tier. Just place down the oxidation plant and input your hydrogen sulfide into it, and then output the sulfur trioxide into a industrial firebox, which is also in the 3rd tier. It's in the bio section. Your industrial firebox will need both liquid sulfur and also some type of solid fuel, which could be coal, but coal would make the liquid sulfur slower, so I would recommend using coke fuel instead. And we already made a lot of coke, so just connect your blast furnace MK2 all the way from there into the coke input here, or you could make more coke here if you wanted, or you could connect the coke from the advanced oil separator into this input, but that wouldn't be enough coke, you would need a little bit more. So anyways, now you can output from the industrial firebox, you can output sulfur dioxide, and then you can input the sulfur dioxide into your oxidation plant, and it will output sulfur trioxide, which then you can make into sulfuric acid with the use of the chemical plant, which is in the 3rd tier also. I mean the chemical reactor. So just place down your chemical reactor, connect your sulfur trioxide into it, and also connect water into it, and then from then your chemical reactor will make a lot of sulfuric acid. This makes 2.5 sulfuric acid a second, I'm pretty sure, and the mineshaft drill only needs 1 sulfuric acid a second, so you will have a lot of sulfuric acid left over, so you can either use this acid for the pump jack or for another mineshaft drill. So yeah, anyways, now I will just show you how the mineshaft drill works. I just need to go up this ladder. Also the world is really laggy. Sorry for that. So anyways, you can mine deeper or just output. If you click on the output it will start outputting and start using your drill. And after you have the acid, you will be able to drill deeper. Since if you don't have acid, if you drill deeper, your drill will literally break in half a second. So I would recommend getting acid before wanting to drill deeper. So yeah, you have different ores at different depths and also different amounts of ores at different depths. The most important depth is 6000 in my opinion, since that's where you get a lot of coal, and you need the coal for the coal power plant in the new update. So yeah, the most important depth is 6000, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there might be something interesting down deeper, but I think it's only like the shallow earth fragments, the medium earth fragments, and also the deep earth fragments, which are the new ores from this, and also raw zinc, which is pretty cool too. But this zinc isn't very useful right now. Hopefully they will add something with it. But also lead. Very cool. I mean, you could already make lead, but this is a new way to make lead for sure. So, as you can see, at depth 6000 you get 54 coal a second, which is a lot of coal. And also, as you can see, it uses a lot more of your drill at deeper depths, so that's why you should get acid for that. So yeah, anyways, you can play around with this. At depth 1200 you get iron and coal, at depth 6000 you get 54 iron, coal. So yeah, it's pretty cool. If you enjoyed this guide, then like, subscribe, and comment down below if I should make a video about the tungsten carbide or about something else. And yeah, that's about it. As you can see, there are a lot of different things, different depths. But, I don't really think anything's more useful than coal right now. So yeah, goodbye.